Hello and welcome to the AOPTA conference and to Morning Qigong. It's my pleasure to be able to cultivate Qi together and to share some of my favorite practices with you. I thought in keeping with the spirit of the season, we should cultivate our fire. So in the different styles of Qigong, you have many archetypes, and the movements of Qigong with those archetypes help to nourish the heart and nourish the small intestine. So for the northern style of Qigong, archetypes for fire are the horse and the red crane. And for the southern styles, the archetype is the red phoenix or the red vermilion bird. So these movements will have this quality and this spirit, and I look forward to cultivate together. So let's get started. Just to prepare, feel free to have a stool close at hand. If you need to continue the movements while you're seated, you'll still receive the benefits. So let's begin with, for many traditions, many lineages, they have a Qigong practice, and this is what I've learned from the northern style of Qigong. What it's used for is to purify the body before you start the deeper work. So with each exhale, know that you're expelling the old, and with each inhale, you're grasping the new. So that's the translation of Qigong, expelling the old and grasping the new. So bring the feet together. Bring the palms to face up at the navel. Take a deep breath in. Clasp the Qi from the heart. Open the palms to the sky. Come up onto the balls of your feet if it's comfortable. Inhale. Come down, bring the hands to the chest and grasp the Qi that's old. Exhale, expel it into the earth. Inhale, gathering new Qi from earth. Draw it up to the heart. Exhale, down to the navel. Do this 5 times all together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, expelling the old, grasping new Qi from earth. One last time. Gathering Qi from earth, letting it settle back to the navel center. That is Qigong. Next, open the feet to hip width apart and sink into your standing posture. Feel the low back relax as you sit. And this movement is a Shen Gong movement. So Shen being spirit, Gong being work, And this spirit work helps to stoke or nourish the heart fire, as well as massages the small intestine. The small intestine relies on our breath and these kind of movements of everyday life that help the peristalsis and absorption of nutrition into the small intestine. So begin with the right hand touching the heart, the left palm at the navel, facing up. And as you inhale, shift into the left foot, swing the left arm up the left side, shift into the right leg, swing the left arm down the right. So inhale, rise up, exhale, sink, and complete the circle. The movement begins at the navel center, nourishing the small intestine. The arm is like a wind turbine, gathering chi into the heart. At any time through these practices, you're welcome to use the healing sound to do extra nourishing work on the heart. The healing sound is HA, so inhale. To do the spirit work that we're doing, train the eyes to guide the chi. So bring the eyes just in front of the hand, guide the chi with your vision. Three more breaths. And switch. The left hand touches the heart, the right hand settles to the navel. Reposition the legs and relax the hips. And follow the rhythm of your breath. The inhale brings the arm above. Exhale, down and around. Beginning the movement from the navel center. And guiding the chi with your eyes. One more deep breath. And relax. Back to the center. Bring the feet to hip width apart. And relax the arms and legs. Our next movement is called the Phoenix Washes its Wings. This is similar to a gentle jumping jack. It'll pump and nourish the circulation of blood through the vascular system. So we'll begin the feet hip width apart, the knees relaxed, and the hips tucked. Feel the tailbone settle into the earth. Breathe in, lift the arms, touch the triple Burner Meridian. Exhale, fold forward, cross the wrists and sink. Switch which wrist is above. As you bring your wrists together, let the hands disappear so you know your heart is open. And keep the spine and the head upright. Five more breaths. And relax back to upright. If you feel that your heart is cultivating some powerful fire, let's do 3 deep breaths to cool the heart. You can also exhale powerfully through the mouth, and that'll expel more heat. So breathe in. Sink as you breathe in. Press the feet into the ground as you exhale. Feel free to add that little gesture anytime you feel your heart rate is too high or too much heat in your body. You can kind of reset and come back to the movement. So our next movement is part of a hidden immortal door lineage practice, and one of the sets of practices has 6 different dragon movements. So I told you the archetypes, but in this dragon practice there is a red dragon for the fire element. So the movement is called the red dragon condenses and coils the body. So from here, the right hand touches the heart, the left palm is up at the navel center. So the feet stay together, and bend your knees slightly so your tailbone feels open and relaxed. The left palm is facing up. Take a deep breath into the heart and exhale. Soothe the chi from the heart down to the small intestine. Take the left palm onto the right arm and Soothe the left hand up to the right shoulder. Simultaneously, the right hand is turning, condensing, and coiling the body as you twist. This is massaging the small intestine. So inhale, right palm up, left palm at the heart. Inhale, exhale, the heart, left hand down to the navel, and the right arm travels up the left hand twists the body to the right. So whichever hand is approaching the hip is the direction you twist your body. So inhale, left palm up, exhale, the right hand meets the left hand goes up to the right shoulder, the right hand touches the left hip. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Notice how much warmth your body produces with this movement. One more time to either side. Come back to the center. Bring both hands to the navel. Seal the chi at the navel, spiraling 9 times one direction, 3 in the opposite direction. And our next movement is called the Red Phoenix Visits the Sun. This is a Southern style movement, and it's from the Mount Erme Shamanic style sage school. So bring both feet to hip width apart, relax, settle the hips. Start with both palms facing the earth, and float the hands up as you sink. Inhale, draw the hands to the heart, and use the healing sound. You can use H-A with a strong exhale. Then lift the hands to the sun. The phoenix visits the sun. Inhale, sink, gather chi. Exhale, lift, open the heart. Phoenix visits the sun. 5 more repetitions. One last time. And relax. Our next movement is also a red dragon movement. This is part of a standing posture sequence and also part of the Mount Ermey Shamanic Sage Style School, which is said to be 6,000 to 8,000 BC. It's one of my favorite movements. So you can open your stance to horse stance, sink deeper, and begin palms facing up at the navel center. As you inhale, extend the fingertips to heaven, reaching to touch the stars, planets, and galaxies. Exhale, let the hands drop and the wrists be loose. So bounce the hands from your navel center. Let this be comfortable, and then start to be a red dragon that leaps into the sky. This is pumping the blood of the vascular system. This movement always makes me smile. So let it open your heart, be joyful. And let your breathing be slow, deep, and even. Three more breaths. And reverse. And 3 more deep breaths. And stop with the hands above the head. Feel this vibration of chi move through the body. Relax the hands to the navel. Let's do 3 of those breaths to cool the heart. Sink as you breathe in. Exhale. Down and through the center. Let the chi settle to the navel. And feel free to shake your legs out. And we'll continue This next set of movements translates really well into the stool. So if you need a seated Qigong break, this is a perfect form to do it with. And being this is meant to be somewhat secret, I would gladly share my secrets, which I love, but we're going to do just portions of it or half of it instead of the whole form, just to keep it sacred. So this movement sequence is called the Healing Buddha Palms Qigong. It's said to be a practitioner's form, so it helps to generate healing energy for the practitioner. It also opens the psychic center or the center channel of the body, and it also seals the chi of the center channel. So you're open and receptive, but you're supported and kind of cared for. So let's begin with the preparation breathing. And this is a bone breathing practice. So while we're doing the hand gestures, we're also going to be doing this internal bone breathing. So relax your arms to the side and sink as you breathe in. Press the feet into the ground as you rise up. Sink as you breathe in from the fingertips to the wrists, from the toes to the ankles. Exhale. Inhale, breathing into the bones, the hands and feet, all the way up to the elbows and knees. Sink as you breathe in. Feel the pores of the bones expand with clean, fresh air from the feet to the hips and from the fingertips to the shoulders. Exhale. Each inhale, feel the bones expand and fill with clean, fresh air. As you exhale, feel the stagnation leave the fingertips and the bottoms of the feet. Sink, inhale from the tips of the fingers all the way up to the shoulder blades, the clavicle. Exhale, release. Inhale, breathe from the bottoms of your feet up to the hip and up the spine to the base of the skull. Exhale, release. Inhale, breathe from the fingertips to the shoulders into the ribs of the lungs. Exhale, release. Inhale from the bottoms of your feet up to the hips, up the spine, and the bones of the head. Inhale from the fingertips to the shoulders, into the ribs and the jaw of the mouth. Breathing open all the bones in unison. Feel the clean, fresh air. Exhale. Expel the dark, cloudy smoke. Hold the vision of cleaning and freshening the bones while we continue with the Buddha Palms practice. So begin right palm facing the earth, left palm facing the right elbow. Sink as you breathe in. Index finger points upward, and all the chi rises up to the head as you sink. Exhale, press the feet into the ground. Turn your index finger down and let the chi sink to the bottoms of your feet. So 5 deep breaths. deep breath. And turn the right palm up at the navel. Left palm holds the top of the chi ball. And this is the archetype of the horse, cultivating the fire. So breathe 3 times, gathering chi between the palms. Hold the chi ball, and wild horse parts its mane. Swing the right arm up to the right shoulder, the left arm down to the left hip. And from here, take the left hand and point to the throat. Link the thumbs with the right and connect to the throat, as if you have a golden thread from the thumbs to the front and back of the throat. You're going to open the throat with your breath. Sink as you breathe in, float the hands away, opening the front of the throat. Exhale, float the hands back to the throat, open the back of the throat. 5 deep breaths. And lift the hands to the third eye point, connecting the third eye to the base of the skull with that golden thread. And 5 breaths. Inhale, sink, and open the third eye point. Exhale, press the feet to the ground, rise up, open the base of the skull as you breathe into the bones. Float the hands back to the heart center. Open the hands to the shoulders. And as you brush down the torso, gather any fullness or stagnation out of the body. Let it settle into the small intestine and the navel. And we're going to use a bellows breath or a fire breath to be able to stoke the fire and transform the chi at the navel. So this is done with a powerful inhale and exhale through the nose. 24 breaths. Relax, open the arms, let the chi flow from the navel out to the fingertips, down to the bottoms of your feet. And reverse and repeat. Bring your left palm to face the earth. The right palm faces the left elbow. Sink as you breathe in. Index finger up. All the chi rises to the head. You can use your eyes to direct the chi if you close them. Exhale. Sink the chi to the bottoms of your feet. 5 deep breaths. As you inhale into the bones. Turn the left palm facing up at the navel, right palm faces the left, and take 3 breaths, gathering Qi between the palms. Hold the Qi ball at the navel, and then Wild Horse parts its mane left. The left hand swings up to the left shoulder, the right hand swings down to the right hip. Then circle the right hand thumb to point towards the throat, the left hand links with the right, and 5 breaths. Inhale, open the front of the throat. Exhale, open the back of the throat. And lift the hands to the third eye point. Connect the third eye to the base of the skull. And 5 deep breaths. Float the hands back to the heart. Open the hands to the shoulder. And exhale, scanning and gathering any stagnation from the organs out of the body into the small intestine to be transformed. Use your fire breath in and out through the nose, pumping the navel center. 24 breaths. Open the hands. Feel the warmth travel to the fingertips and toes. And then we'll start the second section. So the hands cross at the wrist. Feet are hip width apart. And sink as you breathe in. Turn the palms up. Rise up as the hands float down. You're linking the triple burner and the pericardium together to balance the inner and outer fire. Bring the left palm to face the navel, the right palm faces the left, and extend the right thumb to the left palm. This opens the tiger's mouth, or it opens this large intestine 4 point. I want you to see the kind of eye of the tiger as this red laser beam opening the center of the body. Meanwhile, you're sinking, breathing into the bones. Inhale and expand the Qi between your palms. 5 deep breaths. Turn the right palm to face the navel, the left hand behind. Seal the chi. And reverse and repeat. This time the left palm is down, the right palm is above. Sink as you breathe in. Turn the palms up. Oh, actually, switch, left hand above. 5 deep breaths. Sink and breathe into the bones. Let the right hand settle to the navel. Left palm faces the right. And extend the left thumb to the right palm, opening the tiger's mouth. And see that laser beam opening the center channel of the body. 5 breaths. Sink as you breathe in. Open to the crown. Exhale, condense the chi between the palms as you rise up. Turn the left palm to the navel, link the right thumb with the left, and seal the chi. Reverse. And relax. Feel free to brush out the arms and legs. And we'll continue with our red crane movement. This is the last part of our practice and also can be done seated. This is a northern style fire cultivation practice and it's very graceful. You can be as strong and powerful with the movements or as gentle and supple as your body would like. So the crane movement looks like this. This hand that's out is mirroring the foot that's out. And this is a balanced foot, so very little weight is on it. So this is our crane movement. In its full version, the knee pops up and the foot comes to the center, and you tuck your tailbone to catch your balance. So that's the crane movement. We'll start with half crane. Sorry, I need to do that over here. So crane, sink. Step out with your left foot, cross the hands, let them rise, up, open, sink, shift into your left foot, and bring the right foot into crane. Sink, step to the right, cross the hands, up, Open, sink into the right foot, and lift the left. Sink, step to the left, cross the hands, let them rise up, sink, shift into the left foot, right foot into crane. So follow your breathing rhythm. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. They say to arrive in the crane posture. So feel the heart become like the bird. Feel your eyes become bright with the spirit of the red crane, and arrive in the posture before you step. Cross the hands. Inhale, exhale. Arrive as the red crane. So step again. Exhale. We're going to do the second part of the same movement. So we're in crane. I'm going to turn so you can see. You're going to take 5 movements. 1, 2, keep the right hand there. 3, hold the chi ball. 4, draw the chi into the heart. 5, sink into your hips, palms face out, open the heart, arriving as the crane. So we're here, step with the right foot, arms above, exhale, shift into the right leg, come into the right crane, and then 1, 2, 3, hold the chi ball, 4, and 5. Step. Open. Shift into the left foot. Crane with the right toe. And 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 4 and 5. Step with the right foot, cross the hands. Inhale, rise up, sink into the right foot. Step forward with the left palm faces up. You can go into full crane if you wish. 2, 3, inhale, and 4. Step, cross the hands, open, and 1, 3, exhale. Inhale, 4 and 5. Turn the palms to face you, cross the hands at the heart. One more time to either side. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 4. And sink the hips for 5. Step with the left foot, cross the hands. Open. One last time. Right palm up, left foot forward. Come to the center. Bring both palms to the navel, soothing the chi at the navel. So thank you so much for playing and enjoying time together. I look forward to the next time we get to Qigong together. Take care.